These videos are of black ducks at an Audubon sanctuary in Orange County, New York in December. These ducks are not endangered. That being said, their populations have dropped sharply and there is concern over their future. The North American Breeding Birds Survey estimates that in the United States, almost 90% of their population has been lost since the 1960s. And the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service estimates that half their population was lost between the 1950s and 1980s. Why is this? Well, like so many other birds, there are a number of reasons which can cause their decline. Human activities, such as increasing farming, the draining of wetlands, the development of wild habitat, in part fueled by increasing population growth, these have reduced the area available to them for summer breeding, for winter grounds, and also along their migration paths. Also, duck hunting took a large toll on their numbers, especially in the 1960s and 70s, where it was estimated that 800,000 were killed annually. In recent years, the number taken in annual duck hunting is only about 10% of that, about 80,000 birds. Also, mallards are continuing to threaten this species. Mallards were not as common a century ago, but human activities have created habitats and conditions more favorable to mallards who are more tolerant of human disturbance than many other duck species. So mallards are now the most common dabbling duck in the eastern United States. And in addition to increased competition from mallards, black ducks and mallards often hybridize, thus decreasing the number of black ducks which are purely black duck, having no genes from mallard hybrids. One can recognize a hybrid because while they appear like a black duck, males would have some green on their heads. In these videos, they, as dabbling ducks, which do not dive to feed, are searching the shoreline, both in the water and they can also come out of the water near the shoreline, feeding on plant materials such as plant stems and tubers, but they can also feed on mollusks such as snails and clams, and they can feed on invertebrates, especially when ducklings, and even small vertebrates such as fish and frogs.